fine. Then I wake up and there's scribbled notes around me. Feels like I haven't slept at all. All right. I showed you mine. Now lay it on me. Dreams, nightmares, fantasies, your deepest, darkest fears. Let's hear it.
Sorry, I just pulled up to the office.
Power of the
I'll have to
sun.
get back to you on all that.
Suit yourself. The anticipation is killing me.
My oxygen levels are already full. Okay. Elevator's not working. Someone must have borrowed a power cell. Declan, I'm heading up to the perilous rocky pathway. Power cell for the elevator is missing.
Have fun. Oh, hey, just got an update from Commander Wilcox. Landing site preparations are underway. Also, she told me to clean up my shit at the comms tower. She didn't want to scare off the new recruits.
I like Josie.
That wasn't too bad.
The solar panels are definitely desynchronized. I'll have to connect with my biogauge to rotate them. If I'm quick, there may still be enough hours of daylight to recharge the overnight batteries.
Solar panel. So you content unit. Command console.
Who is taking power cells from my solar array? Declan, who was out here last?
Probably Lucas on some errand for Volkova. They're always up to something weird. Creeps me out. I have never met a normal botanist.
Scanned. This way.
Kind of glad to get out of the base, walk around.
Yeah, it's nice to step outside, breathe in that non-existent Martian air.
Well, there's that. But I can move out here. I don't know, spread my wings a bit.
Like a beautiful dead Martian swan.
Like a dead Martian eagle, thank you. Who's that? Don't know. Thought I saw someone. Don't see anyone now. Let's just get this done.
After 133 souls, primary mission is finally a success. Locate a possible water ice deposit 36.8 kilometers east of here. Carano crew will be notified as soon as they are within range. Investigations are underway. Alright, so... There you go, get that power cell from the elevator for temporary use here. That.
Lucky I brought along a power cell. Hey Declan, why don't you give me your password? I'm just gonna check out your browsing history.
Hard pass.
Okay, solar panels are becoming a consistent issue. Power conduct logs the dip in power. When the automated system stops working, it shuts down. Triggering the secondary batteries, manually calibrating the system to work for this fine. And the panels turn and track the sun. Only remaining option is a coding issue, and nothing I can find in the manual helps with troubleshooting. Honestly, the extra EVAs are great for clearing my mind. Feels so cramped doing maintenance at the station. Looking out the window isn't the same as standing there on the sand. Even if I'm just scanning and turning knobs, it's scanning and turning knobs on Mars is real. It's real. And with everyone about sleep issues, myself included, it's nice to feel like I'm getting away. I almost don't want to log the issue, but yeah, power might be important. Current site high priority, drilling site approved. Thermal scans show multiple possible ice vein deposits. Nearest approximate 34 meters below surface. Soil samples return sediment. Clay at 10 meters. UV scans nominal. Moderate priority. Fossilized plant material sample discovered by Quaalude 3. Testing required to determine Quietude. Determine its origin in particulates from meteor impact. Thermal scans most promising. Additional exploration approved. Though distance a major factor. Low priority. Initial samples negative. Thermal UV show potential deposits below threshold. Calibration required. Required code issue. Ignition exhaust sensor. There's less stuff. Nick and hose, replace length of nozzle. Toilet clogged, manual extraction required. Shower confirmed not working.
Did Lucas think I wouldn't notice something missing from my outpost? Lucas Van Buren, Employee of the Month.
This is Lucas. Seeing as the living quarters in this facility have become your makeshift storage area, I have placed a few of my own non-essential items in the store space as well. I have therefore enacted a more secure protocol for the locking mechanism on the quarters in question. As you have access to this location on habitual basis, I have allowed you unlock privileges without password protection. I request that you please do not distribute my items, as even though they are non-essential, they are in effect my possessions and aid me in my endeavors. Thank you. And unlock. Is there nothing in here? Oh, power cell.
I should grab that cell powering the facility before I go.
I already planned on it.
You're streaming.
Shane, what is the situation at the solar site?
Panels are out of alignment again. Until the Cyrano gets here, I don't have the parts to test. Can't confirm the issue 100%.
All right, just so you know, anything breaks around here and I've got 4 Orochi execs on my ass. If you want to explain to them why a multi-million-dollar piece of equipment is being manually adjusted every day, be my guest. But we have a mission and I'd rather focus on that, not fucking filling out paperwork. Copy?
Copy.
Not your fault, but after the Cyrano lands, no excuses. Get it done. Over and out.
Oh, I can do that too.
One down. That should do it.
Hi, Shane. I made a biogauge program so that you can see when Phobos is passing overhead. It circles Mars 3 times a day, you know, and it is required that everyone downloads this program. I've already added it to your OS to ensure that you don't forget.
Thanks?
You're welcome. I think it'll really help with morale.
Okay, power conduit. digger. Let's go check it out. I ain't done anything. Go refill my air. No path over there. Or is there another? There's another one to do. Okay. There's 3 solar panels. That one's been destroyed.
Whoa. Declan, a whole section of the scaffolding here has collapsed.
Oh, it was the witch! Or we had a minor quake recently. You know, take your pick, though.
Declan, the solar panels are now calibrated. Heading up the hill to the conduit.
Uh-huh. I mean, copy that.
The power conduit is shut down.
There should be a fuse switch on one of the sides.
Looking good. Power should be back on.
Shane, I've got good news and bad news. Good news, I think we just found water on Mars. Bad news, it is spraying all over the greenhouse. Restoring power must have triggered the pumps, and I'm showing significant pressure loss across the system.
Can't be cut off remotely?
Oh, sorry, cowboy. This is a job that requires your hands-on expertise.
All right. Heading back now.
What did you just do? I have water spraying all over my greenhouse. I would not expect this from a Newhart.
Can't you just turn it off?
I do not have time for this. You will fix this.
Jeez. Who's shitting her cereal?
And now Martian storm looks like it might be rolling in on our way back.
Hey, still fighting that headache?
Yeah, I still can't shake that dream. Part of it was a memory from when I was a kid.
Weird.
It was the last birthday party my mom was around for. She left not long after that.
Do you know what
The
happened?
flooded greenhouse.
It was big news when she disappeared. She was a big shot theoretical mathematician.
Oh, yeah. Everyone knows Dr. Newhart. I mean, I had to read Engineering Dimensions in grad school.
All I know is the day after my birthday, I head downstairs for breakfast and I couldn't find her. The basement door was wide open. It was the only place she could be, I thought. So I went down. There was well, she wasn't there. Or anywhere. We searched for years. Wow. Feels like I'm back in therapy.
Well, no better place to tackle your problems than from 130 million miles away, right?
It's a different door than I came out of. Whoops. Come on, get back on, get back on. That was dumb. That was very dumb. Let's get atmosphere before I take off my helmet. That was very dumb. Ah, fresh air. Much better.
Warning, the greenhouse sector is experiencing flooding. Flooding in the greenhouse sector.
A little bit of lag loading.
Declan, the greenhouse is definitely in a sorry state. This has got to be fixed before the Cyrano lands.
Well, the major issue is the water reclaimer. I'm reading it as offline. Work your magic.
Door looks broken. Work begins on our gene splicing projects. My tasks are regrettably varied here on Invicus. This log will specifically track the initial work of with plants, data, and notes will be tallied and put into proper reports. This log serves as an overview and a rare opportunity for me to opine about our studies. Ina recommends that I let loose a little. Sometimes I certainly plan on doing so. And then lots of specimens. Specimens propagate in place in their containers. I've tidied the chaos in the lab in more exacting standards. I can tell that Dr. Volkaba does not fully approve, but I've seen her searching for an item here and there. She's begrudgingly accepted the additional efficiency. While the seeds germinate in the Martian soil mix, it gives me additional time to make adjustments. I promised her that I will not over-organize the greenhouse area. We do not have access to needed equipment, automated high-throughput genotyping system at the least, to facilitate analyzing the seeds themselves. We are forced to wait until they have germinated before taking action. In my opinion, this is insufficient. Dr. Volkova assures me that after our first round of tests, the powers that be will acquiesce. I have my doubts. I have begun planning a backup arrangement if progress is stymied. Go back. Charles offered rare support for Dr. Volkova's work. We have been granted declassified access to the research logs of their subsidiary Plethron, specifically the work to their genetic engineering of their crops. While I would have preferred a more current listing as opposed to peer-reviewed studies published in journals, a few unexpected surprises have arisen. I can build on this. A setback today. Frustration is for weaker minds, as Ina might say. The bacteria we have introduced has failed to take hold in all specimens. The Sensiviria trifasciate 0014 had exhibited an unusual growth cycle, requiring fewer nutrients by nearly 30% and yet exhibiting standard growth patterns. Our attempts to isolate this anomaly were successful, however. This bacteria must have become exposed during transit. The seeds showed no similar traits during testing, and growth patterns have been nominal. The project escalates, but not fast enough. We have stretched the limits of what can be done back on Earth. However, I know we can be doing more. If they aren't prepared to spearhead Ina's work, I know another who will. Persistence. Lucas Persistence. Ina put in another special request for Orochi to continually discard what is clearly a potential for groundbreaking xenobotanical studies, seeming disingenuous. Misguided at best. I'm vexed. That's all that. General Botany Log. Herein is a basic record of activity regarding the botany studies performed on the Invictus Mars mission. Authored by Dr. Lucas Van Buren himself, myself, who, in addition to other crucial responsibilities, has volunteered to serve as Dr. Volkova's part-time assistant. The species brought for study are noted for their higher air detoxification ability and preference for light conditions similar to those on Mars. Our first task is to elevate the specimen's performance in ordinary potting soil brought from Earth, to be compared with the results of NASA Clean Air study. Dr. Volkova has also hand-selected particular species for her own studies, including several carnivorous species, the colony of roaches, Blaptica dubia, did not survive the trip as hoped. Dr. Volkova says she can simulate the nutrients necessary. We are pleased to observe thus far that our gathered plant data meets our expectations, and we can produce the experimental growth conditions at the conclusion of this trial. At that time, we will plant the same species in Martian soil supplemented with bacteria, to be gathered from the wastes of the crew and animal test subjects. In my own time, I have outlined a plan to test a hypothesis on crew morale. In preparation for this experiment, and with Ina's approval, I have taken cuttings from a number of species for propagation. Once the right ratio of bacteria is reached, Martian soil serves as a proper substrate. Most plant specimens grew at normal levels, with only a handful experiencing suboptimal speeds. See table. Air filtration plants in their growth in Martian soil. I'm not going to try to say that word, Mauna Loa. is the only specimen failing to grow. Dr. Volkova has not yet pinpointed the cause. While admittedly outside the purview of our initial research scope, the introduction of Dr. Volkova's new genetically modified version of Mauna Loa has outgrown previous iterations 300%. The new plant does require a not insignificant increase in saline and nutrient solution. However, within a hydroponic testing area, it proves to thrive. Its proximity to the Mauna Loa Mauna Loa 1 has even caused a marked increase in the original plant's growth. Theoretically speaking, this increased need for nutrients and expansive root structure should have caused the opposite effect. I have always admired Dr. Volkova's tenacity, but this result is exceptional. Perhaps I need to embrace her advice and step outside my comfort zone in the future. Phenomenal work. Blah, blah, blah. In case you guys want it. Make sure it's that way. What's up here? I'm going to go in there later. I don't want to get stuck in there quite yet. Don't know if I'll be able to get back out.
Looks
Level
like it needs
2.
a higher security level. Ina,
What is it?
the door to underground access is locked.
I have instructed Dr. Van Buren to lock all doorways to critical projects. This is the culmination of my entire life's work. We do not want contamination.
I can't fix it if I can't get to the pumps.
That is an inconvenience? You are the inconvenience. Figure us out. That is your job, yes?
Great.
I'll need this. All right. Should be able to pass through now. should have sent a plumber. What a mess. I gotta keep an eye on that steam so I don't get burned. Shit! Dr. Volkova? What was that? What is that? Ina, the entire mangrove root structure is contaminated. There is a viscous black substance like oil. It seems like it's spreading.
It is not contaminated. It is changing, evolving. It's beautiful. It is reborn.
This doesn't look right.
Ah, constant interruptions. I do not have time to explain myself to you.
Finally, the water reclaimer. Of course, he leaves his ID. At least he has a higher clearance level. Well, Lucas, I'm gonna need to borrow this for a bit. Should be able to open these doors now. Jesus, this can't be Lucas again. Who just takes this stuff apart? Now I have to find where he put 3 water reclaimer pieces?
Hey, Fire Tiger, how you doing? Go. As part of the recent string of experiments, I've moved the water reclaimer cells to other districts within the greenhouse. The backup cells are still in production, so the water reclaimer will remain offline until my experiments have reached a conclusion. While the others may see this as irresponsible, they need not fret. Simply returning the cells and reverting them to proper setting will replenish our water supply. If I were not splitting my duties amongst excursions to potential sites of interest, medical practice, Ina's agricultural ambitions, I would surely be more thorough in practical cleanup matters. As it is, we all must make the necessary sacrifices. I want to tell you that our time here... I'm sorry to bother you with this. I want to tell you that our time here on the station has meant a lot to me. I just worry about your state of mind lately. I've always admired your basic outline. Ask Ina about Project Arbormore. Ask Ina about the new seeds. The strange black roots. Should I ask in person? That's good to hear, Fire. I'm glad that you're doing great. Last chicken. Water reclaimer pump offline. System disconnected. Non-critical error. Manual reactivation required. So now I have to go explore to find those. So came in. I'm doing pretty good. Just enjoying everything. Hey, Brotline, welcome.
The water reclaimer are missing.
Thank you for the host.
The reclaimer pieces are in their proper receptacles.
More specifically,
Follow the colored pipes. Yeah, sorry, unmute elsewhere.
People are so nice here. Follow the yellow pipe, color pipe. So red, yellow, green.
I found the environmental control console.
Great. That's the last thing you need to clean up the greenhouse. But first, you need to restore the water reclaimer and shut off the sprinkler valves.
Going way up there. How you doing today, Bratline?
Holy shit! Ina! Dr. Volkova, where are you? Something is seriously wrong. The infection is everywhere.
Not infection. It's evolution. Adaptation. Perfection. My children, they grow so quickly, wrapped in creeping rootstocks, where sap and blood coagulate. Do not fight it. Allow it to blossom. First in human history, the merging of two life forms.
I don't think I can walk across that. The opening was a little spooky. It started out with a nightmare. Is this just a dead end? Where'd it go? Probably go through there, but I probably have to do the water first. So this may be my way out. Can I walk across this? I can, okay. Power. So that's back out there. You're broken. There's one of them. It's in there. You're broken.
Jesus.
That door's broken, not just open.
Containment breach.
Damn, breach is not good. I have no idea what that was. Ooh. Oh, you finished it. Congrats. How was it?
Loose.
Something? What something?
I don't know yet.
Okay, I'll contact Wilcox at the landing site. She'll get Lucas to talk. He should know what Volkova's been doing in there. Just hang tight and get that reclaimer online.
I found one of the components.
Oh, great. Now just find the other two so we can clean up this mess.
Okay, I'm going to have to deal with that later. So that's one. I find 3 of those things around here. Went to you last time. What's around here? Nothing. We're up here. Don't break on me.
Jesus!
Okay. That's not good. It'll probably give me a bridge somewhere, though. Ah, there's another one. Nope, wrong button. Go down there and go in here.
Jeez, they've really let these plants take over. What the hell?
Not quite. It does kind of feel like Summer as I'm playing it, yeah. Summer was a great game.
I'll also have to turn off the sprinklers manually, or the system won't reboot.
I already got the sprinklers. I might have to go back that way.
Jeez. Is someone there?
I'm going to have to go back. I did go through her once already. Green, blue. Alright, so this is going to be a puzzle. $40, $80, $120. So red needs to be see what it does as I put them in. So 25. That means I need you get okay. 50. 90. Is it there's I need 50 to go over here, so this needs to go to 100. There we go, perfect.
All right, up and running again. Just need to switch on the environment control console. Should be right outside the door.
Environmental control system. I found that earlier. Right, spook startup.
What the hell? Declan, are you there? Declan! God damn it, Declan!
Okay. Thing gonna miss. Let's get out of here.
Come on! Shit! Go!
Oh. I don't know why he's just standing there. I'm not complaining though. Was not expecting that. At least there's a close by save. Let me out, let me out, let me out.
There's a horrible creature in the greenhouse. It tried to kill me. Do not return to base. Does anyone read me? Ina, Lucas, Commander Wilcox. I've got to warn them.
Campsite. Sure is not here. I'm going to go out and drive. Yeah, he's panicking with it.
If I can get to Declan at the satellite station, we can try to reestablish communications.
Well, that was certainly unexpected. So I guess I can die in this game. Last game I couldn't, but this one, yes, you can die in it.